the track that feels like freedom. How Jiji Nigeria makes customers never want to leave. You know what is harder than getting a Nigerian to try your business? Getting a Nigerian to stay with your business. We are a nation of switchers. If your network misbehaves, we port to another one before you blink. If your restaurant increases price by 50 naira, we find the next mama put. If your app shows one small bug, we delete it and say, it is not by force. So how did Jiji Nigeria, a website with no warehouses, no delivery bikes, and no celebrity ambassador, become the first and last place millions of Nigerians check when they want to buy or sell anything? How did they go from, let me try this Jiji, to, I do not even open other apps again? The answer is not advertising. Jiji does not shout. The answer is not discounts. Jiji rarely does them. The answer is something scarier. They built a trap, but it is a trap you love being in. Welcome to part 1 of our Jiji Nigeria case study on customer retention. While Jumia and Konga were spending billions to acquire you, Jiji was quietly building reasons you would never need to leave. And if you are an entrepreneur with no budget for ads, unemployed and trying to keep one customer, or underemployed and tired of one-time buyers, this story is your new Bible. We are breaking down 8 principles Jiji uses to keep Nigerians glued to their platform, 3 brutal retention mistakes that killed other companies, and lessons you can use tomorrow to make customers stay with you like family. Let us go. Part 1. The Retention War. Everyone else lost. Let us tell the truth about Nigeria. Getting customers here is expensive. Data is expensive. Trust is expensive. People will download your app, look around, and if they do not see value in 10 seconds, they delete it and never come back. Jumia learned this the hard way. They spent so much money on Black Friday ads that they trained customers to only buy once a year. Konga spent so much on Konga Yakata that customers came for the drama and left when the discount ended. OLX spent so much telling you to OLX it that you did once and forgot the app existed. They all knew how to acquire customers. None of them knew how to keep customers. Jiji asked a different question. Instead of, how do we get 10 million people to visit once? They asked, how do we get 1 million people to visit every week for 5 years? That is retention thinking. And in Nigeria, retention is harder than acquisition because we have options, we have memory, and we have zero patience for stress. So Jiji did not build a store. They built a habit. They did not build a website. They built a reflex. When you think, I need to sell my old phone, your brain says, Jiji, before you even touch your screen. When you think, where can I find a cheap generator? Your fingers already type, Jiji. That is not marketing. That is ownership of behavior, and they did it with 8 principles. We will cover the first 3 today. Principle 1. Make leaving feel like more work than staying. This is the Jiji moat, and it is genius. Think about it. You have posted 3 items on Jiji. You have chatted with 10 buyers. You have marked items as sold. You have a verified seller badge. You have saved chats. You have people who follow your shop. Now a new app comes and says, come sell with us. To move, you have to start over. 0 listings, 0 chats, 0 badge, 0 followers. Will you move? No. It is too much stress. Jiji knows Nigerians hate stress more than we hate high prices. So they let you build equity on their platform. Your history, your reputation, your shop, it all lives there. Leaving Jiji is like relocating from a house you built yourself. You can, but why would you? Compare that to Dealday. Dealday never let merchants build profiles. Every deal was new. So when Dealday prices went up, merchants left. No stress, no loss. They had no house on Dealday. Your lesson. If you are selling anything, hair, food, design, do not do one-off transactions. Create a house for your customer. It could be a WhatsApp group where they get first access. It could be a loyalty book where you write their name. It could be remembering their birthday. Make staying with you feel like continuing a story, not starting a new one. Principle 2. Solve the second problem, not just the first one. Most companies solve one problem and stop. You want to buy a phone? Here is a phone. Buy. Jiji solved the second problem, and the third, and the fourth. First problem. I want to sell my phone. Jiji gives you a free listing. Second problem. But I am scared of scammers. Jiji gives you safety tips, call masking, and verified badges. Problem. How do I know I am pricing it right? Jiji shows you similar listings, so you do not price yourself out. Fourth problem. How do I sell it fast? Jiji gives you boost and tells you the best time to post. But by the time you are done, Jiji has not just helped you sell. They have become your sales advisor, your security guard, and your pricing coach. Now ask yourself, why would you leave your advisor to go try a stranger? Look at OLX. OLX solved problem 1. Post your item. Then they left you to fight scammers alone. So people posted once, got burned, and never came back. If you are unemployed, copy this. Do not just braid hair. Teach your customer how to maintain it so it lasts. Do not just fix a phone. Show the customer how to avoid the problem next time. When you solve the next problem, you become irreplaceable. Principle free. Turn customers into owners. This is the deepest Jiji trick. Jumia has customers. Konga has customers. Jiji has owners. How? Because on Jiji, you are not just buying. You are also selling. Today you buy a used laptop. Tomorrow you sell your old fridge. Next week you rent out your apartment. Once you have both bought and sold on Jiji, your brain changes. It is no longer that app PE. It is my marketplace. You defend it. You explain it to friends. You get angry when someone says it is a scam because you used it and it worked. Jiji did not build a customer base. They built a community of small CEOs. And people do not leave things they own. Other platforms made you a consumer. Consumers are disloyal. They go where the deal is. Jiji made you a trader. Traders are loyal to the market that makes them money. If you are underemployed, think about this. Do not just have customers. Give your customers a way to earn with you. If you sell clothes, let your customer become a reseller and take a cut. If you teach, let your student bring another student and get a discount. When people profit from you, they stay with you. We will stop part 1 here, because if I tell you all 8 principles now, you will feel inspired and do nothing. And nothing is the enemy. But understand this. Jiji does not retain customers with points and plastic cards. They retain them with progress. Every time you use Jiji, you are either making money, saving money, or learning something. You are not spending time. You are investing time. And nobody abandons an investment that is paying. Meanwhile, companies that treated you like a transaction are gone. You do not remember your OLX login. You do remember your Jiji shop name. In part 2, we will cover the next 5 principles. I will show you how Jiji uses negative retention, making it scary to leave, how they use nostalgia to keep you hooked, and why their customer service feels like talking to your brother. We will also break down 3 deadly retention mistakes that will make your customers run, even if your product is good. You do not need a big budget to keep customers. You need to make them feel like leaving you is a bad decision. That is what Jiji did. That is what you will do. So do not miss part 2. Subscribe to my YouTube channel now. Turn on notifications. Every week we take Nigerian giants, like Jiji, and pull out the exact steps you can use. Even if you are starting with just your phone and your name, we are not here to get customers. We are here to keep them. Comment below. What is one thing you will do this week to make a customer feel like an owner in your business? Write it. Make it real. See you in part 2. The invisible handcuffs. How Jiji Nigeria makes you afraid to leave, even when you want to. Let me tell you a secret about Nigerian customers. We do not stay because we love you. We stay because leaving you is wahala. We will tolerate your small mistakes, your slow app, even your price increase, if the idea of starting over somewhere else gives us headache. That is why you still use that bank with the long queue. Because moving your BVN, your salary account, your direct debits is a 10-day nightmare. Jiji Nigeria understood this truth better than any tech company in Nigeria. They did not just make their platform good. They made leaving it feel like punishment. And the crazy part, you do not even feel handcuffed. You feel safe. Welcome to part 2 of our Jiji Nigeria case study on customer retention. In part 1, we learned Jiji makes leaving more work than staying, solves your second problem before you ask, and turns customers into owners. Now we go deeper into the psychology. We are covering the next 5 principles that make Nigerians stay on Jiji for years, 3 deadly retention mistakes that made other companies bleed customers, and lessons you can use whether you sell akara on the street or run an online business from your room. If part 1 was about building the house, part 2 is about locking the doors so gently that people never want to go outside. Let us continue. Part 2. The 8 Principles of Jiji's Customer Retention. Continued. Principle 4. Use negative retention. Make the outside world look risky. This sounds harsh, but it is true. Jiji does not just tell you, we are safe. They constantly remind you, outside is dangerous. Open the Jiji app. You will see safety tips. Before you see products. Meet in public places. Do not pay before you see the item. Beware of fake alerts. Every blog post, every notification, every banner is teaching you how scammers operate. What does that do to your brain? It creates fear of alternatives. You start thinking, if I try that new app, what if there are no safety tips? What if I get scammed? Suddenly, Jiji is not just a marketplace. It is your bodyguard. And you do not fire your bodyguard because you feel safe. Compare that to OLX. OLX was quiet about scams until people got scammed. By then, it was too late. The news was, OLX is full of fraud. People ran. Jiji said, scammers exist. Here is how we fight them together. So when a scam happens, people blame the scammer, not Jiji. Your lesson. Do not hide the risks in your industry. Educate your customer about them. If you are a tailor, tell your clients, some tailors will use fake fabric. Here is how to check. If you sell food, say, some people reuse oil. Here is how we fry ours. You become the trusted guide. And people do not leave guides in a forest. Principle 5. Build nostalgia into the platform. Have you noticed? Jiji lets you see your old sold listings. You can go back 2 years and see iPhone 6 sold for 80,000 naira. Why does that matter? Because humans are emotional. When you see that old listing, you remember the problem Jiji solved for you. Jiji helped me pay my rent that month. Jiji helped me change my phone. That memory is powerful. It is nostalgia. And nostalgia is loyalty glue. Jumia and Konga do not do this. Once your order is delivered, it disappears into history. There is no emotional connection. No, remember. So you have no reason to stay beyond the next discount. Jiji turns transactions into memories. Your first sale. Your biggest sale. The time you sold your car in 3 days. Those memories make you come back even when you do not need anything. You just open the app to check. That is retention. Your lesson. Create memories with your customers. Take a picture when you deliver. Send a voice note 6 months later saying, how was the shoe? Keep a small record. When people fill history with you, price stops being the only thing they check. Principle 6. Make customer service feel like family, not a company. Have you ever tried to call Jumia or Konga customer care? You enter ticket numbers. You wait for emails. You speak to someone reading a script in Lekki. Try Jiji. Their help tone is different. It is bro. Do not do that. Sister. Shine your IO. It is pigeon. It is direct. It feels like your street-smart uncle advising you. That is intentional. Jiji knows Nigerians do not trust corporate. We trust person we sabi. So their support does not sound like a company. It sounds like a friend who has seen scam before. Because of that, when you have a problem, you do not delete Jiji. You message them. And because you message them, they get a chance to fix it and keep you. Other companies hide behind forms and bots. Jiji stands in front with advice, and advice keeps people longer than apologies. Your lesson. If you are small, that is your advantage. Do not sound like a big company. Sound like a helpful human. Reply with voice notes. Use the customer's name. Say, I day for you. In Nigeria, corporate is cold. Human is hot. And hot keeps people. Principle 7. Reward consistency, not just spending. Most loyalty programs are stupid. Spend 1 million Naira, get 500 Naira voucher. Who has 1 million? GD rewards behavior, not money. Post consistently. You get it. Top seller badge. Reply fast. You rank higher. Mark items as sold. You look trustworthy. So even a student selling one phone a month can feel like a winner. That feeling makes them come back next month to keep the badge. Compare that to airlines. You fly 10 times and you are still nothing because you flew economy. Jiji says, you showed up. You are somebody. That is why a guy in Iba with a small phone shop logs into Jiji every day. Not because he is making millions. Because Jiji makes him feel seen. Your lesson. Do not wait for customers to spend big before you celebrate them. Celebrate small actions. Thank you for referring someone. Thank you for paying on time. Thank you for your third order. People stay where they feel recognized. Principle 8. Be boring in a good way. You know what kills retention? Surprises. Not the good kind. The where did my favorite feature go? Kind. Jiji is boring. And that is why it works. The button to post is still in the same place it was 3 years ago. The chat still works the same way. Categories do not change every month. In tech, people love to innovate. In Nigeria, people love to not be confused. Konga changed its app layout so many times that users got tired. OLX did a big redesign and users could not find listings. Jiji changed, but slowly, and they always explained. Because when you are dealing with millions of Nigerians who just want to sell a used TV, you do not need to be exciting. You need to be reliable. Your lesson. Do not change things that are working just because you are bored. Your customer hates relearning. If you sell food and your customers love your Tuesday special, do not change it to Wednesday because you feel creative. Consistency is a retention strategy. 3 deadly retention mistakes. Other companies made mistake. 1. They treated retention like a department. Many companies. Customer retention is one team's job. Marketing brings people. Retention team begs them to stay. Jiji made retention everyone's job. The engineer who makes posting faster is doing retention. The content writer doing safety tips is doing retention. The designer who refuses to move buttons is doing retention. OLS had a retention team. The product was still full of holes. So the team was just mopping water while the tap ran. If you think retention is something I will do later, your customers are already leaving. Every part of your business should ask, will this make them stay or leave? Mistake 2. They punished loyal customers to get new ones. This is the biggest sin in Nigeria. Jumia does new user discount. Konga does first order promo. So what happens to the person who has ordered 10 times? Nothing. You are telling your loyal people, you are a muumuu for staying. Jiji does not do new user deals. Their boosts and features are for everyone. In fact, the longer you are active, the more tools you unlock. Loyalty gives you more, not less. If you are a small business, stop giving discounts only to new customers. Call your old customer and say, because you have bought 3 times, your 4th delivery is free. That is how you build an army. Mistake 3. They confused satisfaction with loyalty. A customer can be satisfied and still leave. The food was good, but I want to try that new place. Loyalty is when the customer says, even if that new place is good, I am not going. Many companies measure CSAT scores. Jiji measures, will you sell your next item here? That is different. Satisfaction is I am happy now. Loyalty is, I will be back. Jiji builds loyalty by making you invested. Your shop, your badge, your history. You lose something if you leave. That is why you stay. Lessons learned in for you. 1. Retention is not about locking people in. It is about making staying the best choice. 2. In Nigeria, fear, memory, and recognition eat people more than discounts. Use them. 3. If your customer can replace you in 10 seconds, you have no business. Build a house they own on your platform. 4. Talk to your customers like a human. Corporate voice is a retention killer here. 5. Do not change what works. Do not punish loyalty. Do not make retention one person's job. Jiji does not keep customers because Nigerians have no choice. Facebook Marketplace exists. WhatsApp groups exist. We have choices. We stay on Jiji because Jiji makes staying feel smart, safe, and familiar. In part 3, we will finish with the final playbook. I will give you a 30-day retention plan you can use, even if you have only 5 customers, how to win back a customer who left, and how to know when it is time to let a bad customer go, because not every customer is worth keeping. Do not miss it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel now. We are building 10,000 Nigerian businesses that do not just find customers, they keep them for life. Comment below. What is one reason your customers might leave you today? Be honest. We will fix it together. See you in part 3. The last bus stop. How Jiji Nigeria makes you stay, even when you think of leaving. You know that moment when you are angry at your bank, you swear you are going to close your account, but then you remember your salary, your loans, your ATM card, your app, your pay list, and you sigh and stay? That is not love. That is retention. And that is exactly what Jiji Nigeria built. A system so embedded in your hustle that leaving it feels like leaving money on the table. Not because they forced you, but because they made staying the smartest, easiest, most profitable choice you make every month. Welcome to part 3, the final stop. In part 1, we learned Jiji makes leaving feel like more work than staying and turns customers into owners. In part 2, we saw how Jiji uses fear, nostalgia, and human voice to glue you to their platform, while other companies bleed customers by treating retention like an afterthought. Today, we finish the job. I am giving you the 30-day Jiji-style retention plan you can use even if you have only 5 customers, the exact way to win back a customer who left, and the hard truth about when to let a customer go. Because not every customer is worth keeping, and Jiji knows that too. If you are an entrepreneur tired of one-time buyers, unemployed and trying to build repeat income, underemployed and doing everything yourself, or on Social Security and want to turn trust into cash, this is your blueprint. Let us close this. Part 3. The 30-day retention plan, and the customers you should not keep. Jiji does not hope you come back. They engineer it. You can too. Here is the playbook. Week 1. Build the house. 1 to day 7. Is about making your customer invested. Remember, principle 1 from part 1. People do not leave houses they built. Your move. After a customer's first purchase, do not say thanks. Say, welcome to the family. Then give them something that grows over time. If you sell hair, start a hair diary for them. We will track how long this lasts, and when you need a refill. If you are a graphic designer, create a brand folder for them on Google Drive. Every job you do goes there. If you sell food, start a favorites list. I have noted you like no pepper. Next time, it is automatic. Jiji does this with my shop and saved items. You do it with memory. The goal is simple. In 7 days, your customer should feel like leaving you means starting over. And nobody likes starting over. Compare that to Jumia. You buy once. They say, thanks. No house. No memory. So next time, you check Konga 2. No loss. Week 2. Create the habit. 8 to day 14 is about rhythm. Jiji wins because you do not think. You just open. Your move. Give your customer a reason to contact you that has nothing to do with buying. If you are a tailor, send a Monday message. New styles that came in this week. No need to buy. Just stay inspired. If you sell provisions, send a Friday list. Market prices this week so you do not get cheated. If you are a phone repair guy, send a tip. How to stop your phone from heating. Jiji does this with safety tips and trending ads. They train you to open the app even when you do not need anything. In Nigeria, habit beats hype. If your customer hears from you only when you want money, you are a bill. If they hear from you when you are helping, you are a friend. Friends are hard to leave. Week 3. Introduce the fear of missing out. The Jiji way day 15 to day 21 is about gentle FOMO, not fake scarcity. Real loss. Jiji does not say, only to left. They say items like yours sold in 3 days last week. They show you what you could be missing. Your move. Tell your customers what others like them are doing. 3 of my customers who buy this cream reorder every month. Want me to keep one for you so you do not run out? People who bought this shoe usually come back for the bag. I will keep a pair aside till Friday. You are not pressuring. You are informing. And in Nigeria, nobody wants to be the one who missed out. Look at OLX. They never built this. You posted and prayed. No feedback. No loop. So you left. Jiji closes the loop. Week 4. Ask for the second dance day 22 to day 30. Masks. Because a customer who buys twice is 7 times more likely to buy a third time. Jiji does this with boost your ad again, and people who viewed your item also liked. They do not wait for you to remember them. They remind you, with value. Your move. Do not wait 30 days. On day 25, reach out. How was the product? Any issue? By the way, we just got something new I think fits you. If you are scared of disturbing, remember this. Jiji disturbs you with safety tips, and you thank them. Disturb with value, not with buy now. Do this 30-day cycle and you will see something wild. Customers stop saying, I will get back to you. They start saying, ID come. How to win back a customer who left. The Jiji method. People leave. It happens. Maybe your price went up. Maybe they tried Facebook Marketplace. Maybe they just forgot you. Most businesses do 2 things. They beg or they ignore. Jiji does neither. Jiji does 3 things. Step 1. Do not assume you know why they left. Jiji watches behavior. If a top seller stops posting, they do not send, we miss you. They check, did his ads stop performing? Did he get scammed? Did a competitor message him? Your move. Before you message a lost customer, investigate. Check your last chat. Did something feel off? Did you delay? Do not go in blind. Step 2. Come back with a gift. Not guilt. Jiji will give a lapsed seller free boost credits. Not, please come back. But we gave you this. Try it. Your move. Do not say, you do not buy from me again. Say, I kept this for you. I made this tutorial because I remember you asked about it. Guilt pushes people away. Gifts, pull them back. Step 3. Make re-entry 0 stress. Jiji does not make you re-verify if you return. Your shop is still there. Your badge is still there. Your move. If a customer comes back after 3 months, do not say long time. Say, welcome back. Your usual. Make it feel like they never left. That is how you kill shame, and shame is why many people do not return. Compare that to banks. When you leave and come back, they treat you like a new customer. Forms again. Wahala again. So you do not come back. The customers. GD let's go. And you should too. Retention is not about keeping everybody. Even Jiji bans users, scammers, abusive buyers, people who waste sellers' time. Why? Because one bad customer can make 10 good customers leave. If you are a small business, you do not have a security team. You are the security team. So here is the Jiji rule. 1. Fire customers who cost you peace. If someone always complains, always wants discount, always delays payment, and never refers anyone, that customer is expensive. Jiji would ban them. You should too. Politely. I do not think I am the best fit for you anymore. 2. Fire customers who break your system. Jiji bans people who tell buyers pay outside the app. Scam. If you have a process that keeps everyone safe and one customer keeps breaking it, they are not a customer. They are a risk. 3. Fire customers who do not respect your time. If someone messages you at midnight, haggles for 2 hours, and buys nothing every time, Jiji's system would naturally rank them low. You should rank them low too. Her time is inventory. Do not waste it. Jumia and Konga kept abusive customers because customer is king. Jiji keeps good customers because community is king. Big difference. Final lessons from Jiji Nigeria on customer retention. Let us bring all 3 parts home for you. 1. Retention starts before the first sale. If you have no plan to keep them, you have no right to get them. 2. Nigerians stay where they feel progress, not just where they feel pleased. Make your customer's life better every time, and they will not leave. 3. Use memory, fear, and recognition, not just discounts. Jiji uses your own history, your fear of scams, and your need to be seen. Those are stronger than 10% off. 4. Be boring where it matters. Consistency keeps customers. Surprise them with value, not with changes. 5. Turn buyers into earners. When your customer makes money because of you, you do not need to market to them again. They will market for you. 6. Your best retention tool is your humanity. Talk like a person. Remember like a friend. Advise like an uncle. Jiji wins because it feels like Nigeria, not like Silicon Valley. 7. Not every customer is your customer. The courage to let the wrong ones go is how you keep the right ones happy. 8. Retention is not a trick. It is a relationship, and relationships need attention. Every week, every month, every year. Jiji Nigeria did not become the default marketplace by accident. They became it by understanding that in Nigeria, we do not have short attention spans. We have short tolerance for nonsense. So they removed nonsense. And we stayed. Now it is your turn. Your final assignment. Pick one customer you have right now. Use the 30-day plan. Build their house, create the habit, show them what they will miss, and ask for the second dance. Do it for one person. If it works for one, it will work for 100. You do not need Jiji's budget. You need Jiji's mindset. And now you have it. Thank you for finishing this 3-part Jiji Nigeria case study on customer retention. If this helped you, imagine what you will learn next week. Subscribe to my YouTube channel now. Turn on notifications. We are building 10,000 Nigerian businesses that do not just start, they stay, they grow, and they outlive the competition. Comment below. What is one retention mistake you have been making that you will stop today? Let us talk. Let us grow together. The market rewards those who keep their people. Go keep yours.